Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Session with Quill. And on today's episode of Session with Quill, we'll be talking about obesity. But before we talk about obesity, kindly subscribe, like, and click on the notification button. Yeah, so on today's episode, we'll be talking about factors that contribute to obesity, symptoms of obesity, prevention and treatment of obesity, and why prevention or treatment of obesity, why it matters. To be obese means to have excess fat in your body. Now, obesity is a very complex or chronic disease, and it occurs when a person's weight is higher than what is considered healthy to his or her height. Obesity can be defined as when the BMI, also known as the body mass index of a person, is over 30. You ask yourself that body mass index, bao, Ibola to Jasi. Relax, okay? Okay, so body mass index is often used to diagnose obesity, and it can be calculated by dividing the weight of a person in kilogram or in pounds with the square of the height of that person in either in feet or in meters. There are ranges of BMI that shows the weight status or weight class of a person. From 18.5 to 17, 16, it shows that if the person is within the underweight class. Now, a BMI from 18.5 to 24.9 shows that that person has a normal weight class. Now, a BMI of 25.0 to 29.9 shows that a person is overweight. A BMI that is 30 or higher than 30, it shows that that person has obesity. Factors that contribute to obesity. Number one is food, what we eat. What we eat is very important. There are some people that you tend to just eat, and you eat when it's very unnecessary. The best thing is you should eat when you are hungry. That's one factor, and it's one of like the major factor that contributes to obesity. Your physical activities is very important, but if you tend to live a sedentary life, you don't burn calories, you don't burn fats in your body, it can lead to obesity. And that's also one factor that contributes to obesity. Also, when you are not having optimal sleep. Optimal sleep is important. Most people say they don't sleep in the afternoon. Okay, it's fine, it's understandable, but at night you have to have that 8 hour sleep or 7 hour sleep, so that it's not going to induce an hormone called the leptin hormone. And also stress. When you're stressed and you're not sleeping fine, as to what I said, when stress is involved, you tend to eat much because you are stressed. So you have to reduce your stress. Other factors also include genetic disorders, be a trait that has been passed down from the parents down to the child, and also diseases and drugs. The drugs you take, some diseases can also cause obesity to your body. Symptoms of obesity include excess fat, particularly around the waist, snoring, shortness of breath, constipation in kids, even in adults, fatigue, pains, particularly at the back and in your joints. Acanthosis nigricans. Acanthosis nigricans happens in children. It is a dark velvet skin that is found around the neck and parts of the body. Early puberty in biological females and late puberty in biological males. Psychological issues, negative self-esteem, depression, social isolation. All these are symptoms of obesity. Don't forget that obesity can be self-treated or can go for medical therapies. Prevention and treatment. Achieving or maintaining an healthy weight, it includes eating healthy. Eating healthy, you ask yourself, what kind of food should you eat? You should reduce fatty foods, eat more of fruits and fibers. Talk about your vegetables. Beans is important. Your apple, your peas, your pear, your avocado pear, they are important. Physical exercise is very important. You burn fat when you go for physical activity. So optimal sleep is important. It's good to sleep. Especially for kids, it is of great importance that they try and rest, not watching movies all day long. This thing can induce hormones in the body that would make them eat much, which is called hyperphagia, whereby they tend to eat and eat. And controlling obesity starts from a younger age. When they can't be controlled, obesity sets in. So having optimal sleep is important for kids and for adults. Like I said the other time, where we talked about factors that contribute, genetic disorders can be part of it, or even the drugs you take. So going to the hospital, there are drugs that can induce or can reduce the flow of hormones that would make you eat too much or won't make you sleep. That also can be one of the treatment or preventions. Why prevention of obesity matters? Obesity plays a major role in good health. Obesity is associated with a long list of chronic diseases in the body, which may tend to last longer and might not even have cures during the process of these diseases staying in the body. Examples of these diseases include metabolic syndromes, heart diseases, gallbladder diseases, sexual health diseases, sleep apnea, mental health issues, type 2 diabetes, stroke, osteoarthritis, and also non-alcoholic fatty acid diseases. All these are long list of diseases that can affect the body when obesity kicks in. So it is important that we know our body, we know our weight scale, and we can work towards having a good health and a good weight. I hope we learned from today's episode where we talked about obesity, and I wish us well, and I hope we can learn how to control being overweight or being obese. So let's stay healthy out there. Thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll catch you in another session. Stay healthy.